Clark After Dark will be glowing with...
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Jamal Murray is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Jokic in at the center. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ayton. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Morris outside. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it go with a three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. DeRozan's got the first basket of the game for the Nuggets. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Murray. Now Cousins. Outside DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Murray looking around to the inside. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Leonard. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Bridges outside. Over Murray. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Leonard gets it to go.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
And DeRozan kicks to Morris. To the paint. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Morris.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Leonard missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cousins against Schroeder. Cousins dishes to Murray. Inside and finished off by DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And here's Leonard. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. The pass to Bridges. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. pass to Morris. Jokic kicks to Morris. And the three off target. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Down low, here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Murray with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Leonard against Murray. Ayton, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Morris outside. DeRozan for 3. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray left side. Here's Jokic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
Here's the teardrop, and Booker with a nice bucket inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Ayton, the pass to Schroeder. Booker against Morris. Booker inside. Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Passes it to Morris. Kicks it to Murray. And there's the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
DeRozan against Leonard. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Leonard. Over Murray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Cousins finds Murray. Morris right side. Jokic inside. He's against Bridges. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nuggets trail. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Hernan Gomez is checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Leonard. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Suggs in for Booker. Big group substitution here for Denver. Clark, he's checked in for Jokic. Darius Miller comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Little, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Jamal Murray. Now, here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Morris into the lane. Out to the wing. Pass to Bazemore. Denver passing it around. Goes back up. Bazemore. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Suns leading by 4. Schroeder, right side. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Shoots over Bazemore. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Denver has possession. The Suns getting the bucket, and it's good for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder against Morris. Poke loose. To the paint. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Good on the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Schroeder against Morris. Schroeder surveying the floor to the inside. Hernan Gomez kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Hernan Gomez.
And checking out the numbers for Suggs, how his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Inside, here's Miller. Vanderbilt with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On defense, Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morris outside. He kicks to Miller. Clock at 6. Clark trying to get open.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder against Morris. Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Nasir Little picks one up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Jokic has checked in for Little. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Schroeder. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. And it's Jokic with the rebound. There's the pass to Bazemore. To the middle, stolen away. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With his first shot attempt, and it's Schroeder missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. In the corner, it's Morris. Pass to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First free throw is good.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
And Jokic drops them both. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Bazemore. Now, Suggs. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
Hustle, work, you know, every day, twice a day.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver. Morris is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here's Suggs. Denver getting their last shot to go. This is to Johnson. Morris against Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Here's Hernangomez, and the shot goes in. Hernangomez has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Jokic passes to Morris. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Morris passes to Jokic. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morris.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Vanderbilt. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Dennis Schroeder. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Monte Morris.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Jokic finds Bazemore. Wound up there for Clark. Bazemore passes to DeRozan. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
It's DeRozan with the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Brandon Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. And that one, good. And now an 11-point Suns lead. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Now Bridges, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Leonard finds Booker, and the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Ayton. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The dish now to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Leonard trying to break free. That's tipped. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. That shot, no good. 3 on 3. Bridges misses.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Back to Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Murray. And the rejection by Ayton. And he's able to get it back. Jokic finds Murray. Over Suggs. Murray, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Cousins kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Cousins to end the cold streak. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 13.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor. Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And some career-low numbers last season. Does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Little, he's checked in for Denver. Bazemore with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Murray outside. Passes it to Cousins. To halt the run. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Cousins. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Down low, here's DeRozan. That's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bridges outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Bazemore. DeRozan scanning the floor. Now here's Bazemore. 5 on the clock. Murray, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pass to DeRozan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Suggs dishes to Leonard. Into the lane. Up and in on the lane. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Suns here with a different look. Hernan Gomez is checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Leonard. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Suggs. The Nuggets also changing it up. Miller's checked in for DeRozan. And Monte Morris subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Vanderbilt the pass to Booker. Good work defensively by Morris. And so Miller will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Morris passes to Cousins. He dishes it to Murray. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Cousins. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside for Murray. They get it back.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now Johnson. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Great open look there. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Passed a little. Cousins inside. Hernan Gomez covering. And Cousins gets it to go.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Johnson with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Morris. Here's Miller. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 11 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Murray against Schroeder. Looking to get it going. And Murray finishes it off. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Morris against Booker. And he makes that one.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And so it's Phoenix riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Michael Malone. Coach, you took a run in the second quarter. How do you think your team has played so far?
I didn't think we played much defense to start. Did not like how we closed that quarter. So we have to find a way against a great offensive team to string together multiple stops.
Hard to do, but that's what you have to do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the net, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Willy Hernan-Gomez. What a contribution.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here's Jokic. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Here's Jokic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Jokic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Schroeder outside. Leonard against Murray. Left side, Leonard. For Murray. And that one's good. Leonard's got 10 points.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Leonard. He's got 10. And it's Leonard again missing. Here's Cousins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Leonard looking over the floor. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Ayton. Yep, it counts.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 12. Back to Morris. Rejected by Booker.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Denver calls timeout.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Schroeder. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 5.
Velvety touch on the floater. It's clear Schroeder has a ton of confidence in his ability to score.
Clark trying to get open, and he uses the glass on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
To the paint, here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Now, here's Clark. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Murray, good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Schroeder. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Bridges passes to Booker. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 16.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Murray against Schroeder. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside DeRozan. Here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Feeds it to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Kicks to DeRozan. Over Ayton. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Passes to Ayton. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Ayton missing. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Clark finds Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Clark outside. Morris takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Morris has got 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's the floater. And the layup good by Leonard.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside DeRozan. Here's Jokic. A beautiful reverse layup. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. No good on the 3. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The pass to Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense.
Shooting
and the
for
scary
Denver.
part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
2 shots.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
First one falls for him. And the Suns here with a different look. Hernan Gomez is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Booker. And it's Suggs in for Dennis Schroeder. The Nuggets also changing it up. Little comes in for Clark. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Murray. And Jokic drops them both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Morris. And that one's good. Suggs. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 42%. Morris passes to Jokic. Outside DeRozan. Morris finds Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 5th assist in this one. Bridges against Bazemore. Bridges passes to Suggs. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Miller's checked in. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Morris. 4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. And they'll get another chance. The second chance effort. That one off the back iron and out. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Vanderbilt. And here is Suggs. He has 7. 8 feet away. Here's Hernan Gomez. Bazemore grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Morris. Yes, that goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
To the inside, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
So I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Jokic passes to Little. Just 5 to shoot. Miller, that's for 2. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Suggs. With some arc, it's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Morris. No good there.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
pass to Suggs. The tray. That shot off the mark.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Morris passes to Jokic. Over Hernangomez. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Denver the other way now.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Miller outside. Now Bazemore. Can they get it? And the dunk by Bazemore.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. There's the triple. No good. And so it's Phoenix having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Darius Miller out there with Ojale. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Pasekniks in at the center position. Now here's Bazemore.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Snell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And even 3-on-3 break. Bazemore misses. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Terry outside. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Snell. And the pass to Terry. Hernangomez trying to break free. Shot by Terry, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Thomas has it in the corner. Kicks it to Bazemore. Shoots from the baseline. No good that time. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Terry with it now. Thomas defending. Pass to Snell. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Shots good by Miller.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. Vanderbilt the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Terry. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Nuggets. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas against Terry. Here's Pasechniks. Shot from 12. The rebound by Johnson.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Terry finds Snell. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Here's Snell. Outside Terry. They get it again. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got 20.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Bazemore. Now the pass to Thomas. Here's Pasechniks. Terry covering. And the basket by Pasechniks. Pasechniks got his first bucket in this one. Snell, the pass to Terry. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Snell. And in this era of player empowerment, Huck, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
So it's Phoenix now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Vanderbilt the pass to Terry. To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Bazemore, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Terry. And he gets it to go.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Bazemore with it to the right side. Gets it to go. That one good from Pasechniks.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Miller against Terry. Good D by Miller.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
20 feet out, and it's Denver scoring again.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns leading by 23. Phoenix calls timeout. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Schroeder, left side. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer, nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now here's Cousins. Passes it to Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. And they pick up two.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now, here's Bridges. Booker outside. Another shot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
A shot, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Bazemore. Terry against Bazemore. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Off target from outside. The Nuggets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And here is Thomas. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The pass to Jerome. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Shooting for Denver, Bol, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Vanderbilt. Kept alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Pasekniks. 13 feet away. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Terry. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Terry.
Minutes remaining in the game.
There's the try. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. Ogilvy's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get a hand on it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Terry outside. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Pasekniks with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Thomas. Fades and shoots. And the shot falls short this time.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first one between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with 1 left against the Nuggets.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
It's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Kawhi, you have become an elite two-way player, so how do you carry that scoring load with that defensive response?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.